And it's key that Ali does play some good safety shots. But having said that, Willie, he's up against a player who's played some fantastic tactical play. Ronnie O'Sullivan, his all-round game over the last 15 days has been superb.
Yes, I think that's right, Dennis. I think there's nothing more evident than the last 4 frames of this session, where Ali just won one of them. Ronnie won both mini sessions 3-1, and in fairness, the last 4 frames of the session, which I had the pleasure of commentating on, it wasn't vintage O'Sullivan, and Ali could have probably got out of the session 4-4. So the scoreline, for me, definitely flatters Ronnie a little bit. And that's something that Ali's got to put behind his back of his mind, and he's just got to pot more balls. He's had chances.
There is a pot on, but it's far too risky. There's no way around the back of the black. There's a red just behind it that he would cannon into, but there is a red. Will go to the right corner. That's the one, but he would cannon straight into another red, so no value in that. Play that well. Very good.
Well, amazingly enough, Dennis, and that's another example, he's actually got a better safety success rate than Ronnie, but unfortunately the scoreline is the way it is because of his pot success rate. There's his safety. He's actually got the one up on Ronnie in this first session, but unfortunately the pot success rate tells the story of why the scoreline's 6-2.
There's the pot success rate, 94%. That is so consistent. And the long pot success rate is creeping up with each session. Ronnie O'Sullivan at one stage in this championship was down at 8%, but over the last couple of matches that's improved dramatically, and that's why he's leading 6-2 in the final.
He's going to have to find one of his Sunday bests here because it's tough to get back to balk. It's all about missing kisses on other reds on the way back, and that was the problem, that one there.
Do you know, I think he's got away with it, Willie. I think he's covered everything. There's a red near the right corner pocket, and it's not close enough to the pocket to plant another red onto it. That's what he's faced with. So he did get away with it there, Ronnie, somewhat. And it's difficult, as I said, to plant one red onto the other. He's looking at the one past the black, but he's got to get a good cue ball. It doesn't look as if he can see enough of it to take the pot on. Well, can he? Not quite. And the kiss on the green has left Ronnie in. If he misses the green, he wouldn't leave this red that's near the right corner, but a good chance that Ronnie can finish on the black, believe it or not, here. If he goes a bit too far up the table, he may not want the black at this stage. It would put it out of commission. The blue would be better. One. But it is the black, but it may be tied up when he pots it. He's coming around to have a look at the spot there.
I think it might just be all right, Dennis. I think the red to the left of the black spot, I think if that black goes on its spot, which it will do in a few seconds, I think that may still be available. But it still ties it up for a shot because he can't get onto that red for a couple of shots at least. But the pink's okay.
Well, he's played on that red to remove it, so maybe the black does pot.
8.
It does clearly. Can't. Well, can he screw back and get onto it from there? No, I think, well, he might be able to get through that little gap, but what a shot that would be. Lots of bottom and side, and you've got the perfect picture there. Oh, he's played it well. Even with the flick, it was a good shot.
In fairness, the flick was helpful. It means those 2 reds are now also available. They weren't until that flick. He didn't play the flick, but it played it in such a way it gave the white every opportunity to get there.
Well, I'm not too sure about this one. He's played a poor shot there, I feel. I don't think he's on the red to the right
16.
corner. Certainly not the one he... No, he's okay. He'll have to head up. Well, he could hold for the
17.
black, so there wasn't a problem there. Oh, there's a few on now. This is not the start that Ali Carter wanted. Ronnie in amongst
24.
the reds and black. He knows there might not be many left when Ronnie finishes here.
25. $32. 33.
Fifth black coming up. And as Willie said, he just nudged the reds on the way through, and those 2 near the cushion are available. He's screwing back this time, but there's 3 reds you could clearly see he could get on.
40.
Surely, Willie, we couldn't see another maximum break.
I've never known a tournament like it. I mean, obviously we've had 2, which is a record, but on the first week, I think there was 5 or 6 players
41.
had excellent chances. And if all those had gone to fruition, could have had 6 or 7 the way they've been playing. And these tables are not easy.
Has he finished straight on this? If he's straight, he's okay. He can screw
48.
back off the cushion. Yeah, he can still get onto the black off this.
$49.
Well, there's a buzz going around the Crucible Theatre. It's amazing. They know exactly what's happening here.
If the 2 reds below the pink will pot in the left-hand corner, he'll just play up the little gap there and play the cannon on the one next to the pink just to hold. It depends whether they pot or not. That's the one he's played, so that tells me straight away that this red's available. Now, this is now a very good chance.
56. $57.
Mind the little triangle of reds, they're all tied up at the moment. So at some stage, he's going to need a cannon. That's finished a bit awkward.
64.
Be interesting to see the shot he plays here. Normally you'd put the red in the middle, finish on the blue and make sure of the frame, but you just never know with Ronnie. He does like a maximum.
Yeah, it helps a little bit that the green's not off its spot, so he may decide to go up and down.
Well, there you go. That
65.
tells you the professionalism of this man. He's 6-2 in front. He had a chance of getting on the black. Is he focused? He certainly is.
70.
I think he was aware that he was on a maximum. Sometimes with concentration, Dan, you can be so kind of involved in the frame. He may not have been aware of
71.
that.